here we are on our next adventures. We're going to, where are we going, Si?
Anglesey.
Anglesey, Pembroke. Yes. Been there before, always been during the day though, never at the night time. This is a mark that we've all wanted to do basically overnight, just to see what's about that time. It's a good little mark, low tide, high tide, doesn't matter what it is really, does it? You know what I mean?
A few different species from there as well, haven't we?
Yeah, well, we've got obviously wrasse, doggies, they're prolific. Puss, smoothhounds, pollocks, mackerel, yes. And we've seen a few dolphins. I haven't caught one of them yet, haven't we? Well, we're heading down there now, me and Si, Mike and our mate Darren, who's they're going to meet us down there. So hopefully it turns out to be a decent session. We get a few fish. Who knows what the night's going to bring? Fingers crossed, mate. Just turned up at our location. We're here, no one else is here, which we love,
Yeah. You come round that bend there, if there's a car parked where we are, you're not getting on the rock. It's as simple as that.
That's not the biggest
No
rock.
cars.
No cars, that's it. That's our little pathway we're going to have to take in a minute, up towards the farmer's field. So, going to get the gear out the back of the car, and then we're going to make our move. See you all in a bit. Well, here we are. Destination for the next good few hours. A little rock mark. Tide looks as well, seems to be on the low at the moment. Oh. Oh yeah. Clarity in the water is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. There's a hell of a lot more seaweed than there was here last time. That seems to have clung onto the rocks and that. Well, as you can see, this is our destination.
So, we're here. This is the rock. It's low tide at the moment, it's pretty low. It broke my foot. As you can see, it's pretty low, the water's pretty low. Well, got one rod out at the mow. Brought the our faithful diver D-Waves, surf rods, Decuma reels. Don't like bringing me new rods to these rocks and breaking them and breaking eyes and stuff. And this one I've got a pulley rig with a 1.0 panel style setup on with some razorfish and black lug. The other one is about to go out. On this one I've got an up and over rig with a squid and bluey wrap on there on a dongle rig. So we'll get these launched out somewhere out there into the abyss, and then I'm going to put a float out down the side of the rocks, and we'll see what happens. Chris is having a little spin there, see if there's any early mackie or anything around. If he gets one, there'll be a frenzy of mackerel feathers going out everywhere. We're waiting on Mike and Darren to get here, but there's the cliff, there's the hill we've walked down. Penmon's right down there somewhere. So yeah, lovely day for it. So I'll get this out and I'll bring it back. Happy days.
Here we go. We're in Morris on Anglesey. I'm not feeling my best today. Feeling a bit naff. Full of some sort of cold or something like that. Yeah. Let's see what today brings. If it brings anything. Anything at all. You never know, really. We're going to a rock mark that Simon's showed us in the past, and it has been really productive in the past, but we've never been in the colder weather, so we'll see what happens. We're just at the beginning of March, so all the winter species are starting to disappear. Summer species are starting to rip here, but it's kind of get a mix of both sometimes, or you can just be complete miss. So we'll see what happens. It's absolutely beautiful around here. Look at the scenery. It's really a cracking place to come and fish. Oh yeah. Okay, I've got the long walk down. I'll see you when I'm down there. I think they're already here. I'm the last one, as per usual. Little short legs.
Well, here we go. Mike's on his way. He'll probably catch me up because I've got all the gear. Whew. Bit of a hectic day to get here, like, but we're on our way.
Well, day's turning into night. I suppose it's going to get really dark around here. There's no street lights where we are. Mike's just on his way. Shai is just up there, climbing up to go and meet him. So he'll be with us shortly. But yeah, tide's starting slowly to come in, raising slightly, but I still think it's going to be a low high tide. So I don't think it's going to raise too much. Maybe just over this rock point here. Shai's got his little float just on the edge there. I'll be getting mine out in a bit. I had a bit of go spinning before, but no joy there. Still pretty quiet. Side's had a little knock, but apart from that, not else much. But lovely place to be. Absolutely lovely, tranquil. No wind. The sea is quite calm. As we say, just need some fish. Beautiful. Well, Simon's found the boys. There's Darren. So there Mike is like. He'll be doing something. There he is, just coming over the mountain. He'll be coming on the mountain when he comes. There's the rest of the Mersey Motley crew.
What I'm using today, I've got a Pen Mag 3 on here on the TT Match, and on the TT Sport I've got a Favel 2. I've got a pair of loop rigs on the Sport. I've got a beefed up loop rig, and on the Match I've got a 3-hook loop rig, little tiny hooks on. Just having a scratch about with that. I'll show you them when I bring them in a minute.
Well, first blood to Chris.
Greedy guess on the panel, mate.
The pesky whiting is still around.
Yes. Oh, well, blank, mate.
Pesky whiting, mate.
I've seen he had a few nibbles, mate, but I've just thought...
Maybe that's what was attacking mine before.
Yeah.
If I bring that in now and it's got a pesky whiting on it and it's going out as a live bait.
Yeah. Little lights in the dark floats, just seeing it go under. And this is just produced in a nice
pollock.
Little pollock.
Look at that.
Oh. The best you can see there. It's the first one. To a cascade swivel on the loop, put the cascade swivel, and then to a normal bead to an STR string. That's it, 3 hook loop rig. See how we go. Here we go.
Just got himself a nice little doggy there.
There's a small doggy as well. There we go. Mackerel, floating squid.
Floating squid?
No mackerel.
Oh, mackerel, yeah.
Still got it in his mouth.
That's a whiting and a doggy now, eh?
Yeah, I think I've got a doggy on that one as well.
Well, fingers crossed. Go on, lad. Well done. Get it back in there.
Get it back in there.
So, it's Darren. He's got himself a doggy and a whiting. I've had 2 doggies and a whiting. Shai's had a pollock and a doggy. And Mike's had, he believes, is a little pollock. But yet to have a look at the picture of it because he's all the way over there on COVID Rock. So we'll get back to you and let you know. Well done, mate.
There we go.
There he is. Shunning out in a little rock pool to recover. You can get back into the sea there, you can see the waves coming over. Nice little doggy there on the dongle. Squid and sardine wrap. No, it wasn't, tell a lie. Squid and sand eel. There he is. There he goes, back into the deep. And he's gone.
So, here we go. I think that's my first fish on the sea on a float. Only a little tiddler, but you know, that's not bad. I'm not entirely sure what he is. I think he might be pollock, but I'm not sure. He's got a lot of red in him. Might be a whiting as well. It seems to have a lot of red colour in that. Maybe you can comment and tell us what you think it is, but possibly a whiting. It just looks very red.
Oh. Go, Chris, with the second doggy of the night.
This time on a flapper rig, well a boom rig that our mate Darren made for us.
Nice, mate.
Yes.
Nice.
Not too bad, mate.
Happy days.
Top hook as well, mate, so it must have been swimmers quite high up in the water, you know.
Yeah, yeah. 2 doggies, no whiting for Chris.
2 doggies, no whiting, mate.
Whiting for Darren. Mike said was just a little pollock.
I don't know what it was, mate. He said he sensed the flu under there.
I'll have a look in a minute. It might be.
Might have been. Doggy and a pollock for me. Here's me float out there. So yeah, it's not been like non-stop action, but thoroughly enjoyable. So Darren's reflective jacket is like glow. Woof. Oh, see, it's not just me. There's Mike over there. Give us a wave, Mike. Mike's got COVID, so he's been sent over there. And he can't get off it at the moment either. See if we can zoom in on Mike. There he is.
Well, it's about an hour after high tide, an hour and a half, something like that. Very quiet session for me. The lads over there have had a few fish between them, dogfish and little bits of whiting and things like that. I've just had the one fish, which was only a little tiddler, but it was my first on a float, so it's always nice to get it first, isn't it? So yeah, I think we're going to give it another hour or so, and then call it a day. But yeah, very quiet for me at the moment. Very, very quiet. Let's see what happens.
Right, poor old Chris is having a bit of a mare here.
Right.
His line was twisted, so he had undone his star drag thing off the front of the spool, and he's dropped it. And we think it bounced and gone over the edge, so can't find it. So he's had to handball the line in, as you can see, and on the end of it is our friend Mr. Dogfish.
Unbelievable, mate.
So, mate,
I know. That's all I can do about it.
I've got loads.
Right, we're walking back across this field. As you can see, it's pitch black. Me and Mike think it's over this way where the light's shining, but Si is currently over there. Thinks it's that way. As you can see, there's little flashing lights in the distance, so that's not the way, because that's where the beach is. So I'm taking us, I think, this way somewhere.
Over that way.
Yes. It's a little fence. And the sheep. Hello, sheep. There's a little fence there, so I'm thinking it's to the right of the fence. And then down. Let's just see. We'll get back to you in a bit anyway. Could take a while. Don't think it is, you know, Mike. No. Well, we finally made it back. Thankfully, Google Maps showed us the way. You know what I mean? So I was going back to the water's edge. I was walking off into the distance into another field. So we had to just take 5 minutes. We ended up getting a Wi-Fi signal. And she told us the way. So we're now back at the car. Back at the car, gears there. All sorted. Mike's.
It's a hell of a walk.
Yes, there's Michael, who's we're here.
Only just.
So I need a defib. Time to have 5 minutes, get our breath back, load the gear into the car and do what we need to do. But wasn't a fruitful session, was it?
Not really.
But none of us blanked. Mike, he had a whiting, we believe. Bit weird in coloration, but yeah, definitely a whiting. Darren, he had 2 doggies and whiting. Si had a pollock and a doggy. And I had 2 doggies and a whiting. So that was our session today. Yes. So it is goodbye from me. Goodbye from Si.
Bye-bye.
And goodbye from Mike. Take care all, yeah. We'll see you soon.